Here are 10 crazy things in Batman Arkham Knight. Major spoilers ahead. Number 1. Bulletproof Balloons. If you thought the most powerful armor in Batman Arkham Knight was a tank or the Batmobile, you would be wrong. It's these parade balloons, bulletproof, missile-proof. Number 2. The injured. Throughout the game, you will rescue people like firemen or hazmat guys. Later you can find them hanging out at the police department, just hanging around in the lobby. They just stand there for hours aching, with no medical attention. Look at this guy. He looks like he tore his oblique, probably looking at 30 days on the DL. Later in the game, several of them go into Barbara's office and just stand there injured while she works. They prefer to make things awkward instead of going to the infirmary that is apparently just down the hall. Number 3. Basketball court. In the downed airship blimp, Batman and Nightwing come across a basketball court. Imagine trying to hit a 3 while turbulence is moving the entire court around. This could be the worst possible location in all of Arkham City for a basketball court. Number 4. Batmobile Passengers. The most frightening thing in this game is not a Scarecrow's fear toxin, it's the thought of riding as a passenger in the Batmobile. This buried alive, coffin-style experience could cure a man's fear of getting an MRI. At least with an MRI, you can see daylight by your feet and probably won't get flipped like a blindfolded pancake about to suffocate at any moment. Number 5. Barbara. Throughout the game, Batman has hallucinations induced by the Joker. At one point, he sees what he thinks is Barbara killing herself. People have supposed that you can tell this was fake because Joker moves the gun, but there are problems with this whole scene. Barbara picks up the gun and shoots cracks in the glass. If Batman visits this area later in the game, Barbara will still be there along with the gun she picked up. In the wheelchair, she moved, and the cracks she shot in the glass. In the scanner, she is identified by name as deceased. Even later in the game, Batman can find a new hallucination in this spot. With Joker trash-talking from the wheelchair, the gun is gone, but the cracks in the glass are still there. Even after Batman purges Joker from his mind, the wheelchair and the broken glass are still there. So either Batman is still being affected by Joker and he's seeing things that aren't there, or Barbara really is dead and everything in the game after that point was Batman's hallucination. Number 6. Weak thug. Look at this thug trying to break a window with what looks like a parking gate. Put some muscle into it, man. Legend says he is still trying to break the window to this day. Number 7. Signs. Throughout Arkham City, you will see various utility signs, but the symbols seem open to interpretation, like this one that forbids handshaking, or this one that says no lunging onto a ladder, and inside the bank you are not allowed to do the limbo. Number 8. Tree thug. When rescuing the last fireman, there might be a thug that climbs a tree. Just when you think the fight is over, Batman gets hit in the back with a rock. It's a guy in a tree. He reaches into the tree and picks rocks from it like apples. This doesn't even seem like a glitch. If you rewind the fight, you can actually see him zip up the trunk. Number 9. Barbara's bandages. When Batman rescues Barbara from Scarecrow, you can see she is kind of bruised up and has cuts around the face. Then she gets in the Batmobile and takes one of the Nightmare Tomb rides we discussed earlier. As Batman carries her into the police station, you will see her cuts are still untreated. But when they appear on the other side of the door, she has bandages on her nose and chin, and what appear to be stitches in several places. The only people they passed on the way in were the guards by the door, so one of them must have done some field surgery right there in the parking lot. For no reason, and once again, it seems no one wants to use that infirmary that is right down the hall. Number 10. Batmobile. Normally, when Batman calls the Batmobile, it will come flying around from the nearest corner and he will jump inside. But sometimes, the Batmobile's GPS won't take no for an answer. And those are 10 crazy things in Batman Arkham Knight. Thank you for watching. Always pursue the truth.